Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we got here to the moon. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring the rest of the moon and finding out what's in that building. Goombella told us we needed to find a pipe, so let's look for a pipe. And in the meantime, we can find a power punch. Very nice item to just have. Although I will admit I don't use them as often as I should. They're almost redundant if you have, well, no, that's not even true, because they stack with that star power. Power lift. There's the pipe, and I did see this back here. And you know what I am going to start doing is making sure we're not missing anything. Okay, good. Even though we have that pipe, the moon is not finished. There's a few other screens that we gotta look at. So let's see what else this place has in store for us. I gotta say, I love that background back there, like the spinning stars. You see the moon clefts that live up here? You think they live on green cheese, Mario? You know I'm kidding, right? It's not that, I'm not that much of a cheese ball. Get it? I'm still bummed there are only rocks here. Cute. Alright, how many are there this time? 2, not too bad. I can take care of 2. Yeah, this area is a slog. And you can't even really run away from these guys because you move so slow and they move normal speed, so they'll just catch you again anyway. You really do have to just find a way to beat them. Whoa. Okay, I'll take a free knockout. Can't complain about that when the stage hazards are all in our favor. Oh, fell off the world! I've never seen that before. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that could happen. This screen is, well, I'd say it's totally superfluous, but they have it this way so that even if you start by exploring the other way, you still would need to go through 2 screens to find that building. I think we're just going to use an earth tremor here. You can get a formation of 4. There we go. It's important to remember, especially when you're fighting a lot of powerful enemies like this, be aware of the badges you have on. So I have P up, D down. If Mario were to get hit by like a string of these guys, it would really hurt, like more so than it should. So just be aware of that. Nothing there. Always sad when you see something you can break and then there's no reason to break it. Also, don't forget that you can attack with your partner on the field. Just because of the way speed works with these guys, it may or may not be useful here, but you can at least try. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Oh, well. Ooh, he's got an earthquake. I don't think these guys count as spiky for Ms. Mouse's thief move, but it's just not worth it trying to get that item. This is probably overkill, especially when you've got an earth tremor that you can use, but I do want to remind everybody that Bobbery can just flip all of them over. Oops. And again, free kill, even though we took some damage for that. Did not time that as well as I should have. And we got a free earthquake, not bad. Just, of course. Just trying to show a few ways you can... Oh, I thought that was going to work. Another earth tremor coming up. Just trying to show all the different ways you can deal with these guys so you don't panic if you get into a situation where you're getting overwhelmed. I love how the background is still spinning, even in the battles. It's so cool. Realistically, if you were just playing through the game, what you should do is, regardless of which direction you go, you should just get to the building and stop. That way you don't have to deal with 2 more screens of enemies. Oh, free ruin powder in case you needed it. Anything here? Nope. Very good. I think somebody lost sight of us. Hey, Mario, did you see that? I saw a comet or something. It was all like, pshwee! Should I try and make 3 wishes, do you think? I wish for... That's top secret! Yeah, I guess you could try to make some wishes. Who knows, maybe they'll come true out here. Oh, that's for a different game. I might start cutting out battles. I'd actually rather not, because I want to show just how out of hand things can get up here if you're not prepared. We've got a pretty good handle on this, but let's say, for example, you didn't have quick change, or you didn't know that explosions could flip these guys over like I didn't when I was a kid. Or you didn't have a lot of FP, been leveling your stats differently than mine. Or you're not good at the timing for Earth Tremor. There's a lot of ways that things can go wrong up here. One of them would be an audience full of dry bones that isn't giving me my star power back. That's certainly something that can go wrong. Just looking for items at this point. Ugh, courage shell. We don't need that. I'm pretty sure in Super Paper Mario there's a cooking recipe you can do with that, but not in this one. Alright. I just want to use Ms. Mouse to make sure we're not missing anything. As you could guess, based on the fact that there's items out here, this place is not missable. But you really don't want to have to come back. I think we're back at the beginning. Yes, we are. Alright. I don't think enemies respawn, although I'm not sure about that. We'll find out when we get back to the screen that had the yuxes on it. Nothing here. Very good. Boy, I guess there are pretty much just rocks on the moon. I guess I knew that, but it's still kind of disappointing. Bummer. Yeah, it's this place in a nutshell. It's just kind of a bummer. You can avoid some of the enemies if you really try. Also, make sure that if you are not wearing Spike Shield, you're not jumping around too much. This looks like an Earth Tremor. Boy, my audiences have not been super great for refilling my star power. Remember, Pink, the big bulky bob-ombs, take up 2 chairs, which means they're taking up a space for someone else who could be giving star power. Well, lucky for us, we're almost ready to end this. And hopefully we'll never have to come back. Ugh, not even getting any experience for these guys. There's a rock over there we didn't blow up, but Ms. Mouse says we're not missing anything, so it's probably just empty. The clefts can't go through the barriers of these craters, which means if you're in one, they can't get you, and if they're in one, they can't get you unless you go in with them. Definitely good to keep in mind. Nothing here. Very good. That's what we like to say. Also, a very good reason to have chill out on. 3. Anytime there's 3 or more, I like to do something that'll just take them out. We're already running out of Earth Tremors. Look at that. Gonna have to start using our FP soon. What I should have done was I should have had Ms. Mao's peel first. Alright. If it's between using FP or star power, I like to use my star power first because it refills on its own. So let's take out Bobbery. And let's appeal first. Alright. People like to say this attack is bad because of the high FP usage, but this is one of those situations where I think it's pretty invaluable. Alright, so once again, we're going to appeal first. It's cute. And now we're just going to do a multi-bounce. Perhaps I should have saved that 1 FP, but these guys are going to get up eventually. Boy, even at my level, I'm starting to have a little bit of trouble with these guys. Ah, there's more. Oh gosh. Oh, here's a full formation of 4. Alright, we need... Oh, nope. Take my own advice. Appeal first. Alright, we've got 2 Earth Tremors at this point. We're probably okay. But yeah, this is a bad part of the game to not be able to do this attack properly. The flip side to all this is if you haven't done the pit early, you will gain levels quickly here because of all the enemies. Alright, we've still got 1 left, which is good. Ooh, that guy might not come for us. Okay, good. Are we done with this screen yet? Alright, well, this screen will tell us if enemies respawn. If the Yuxes are back, then the answer is yeah. Oh, they sure do. Oh, gosh. And they can get you from, like, halfway across the screen, too. The good news is, with how powered up everybody is, I'm pretty sure we can take a Yux out in, 1 cycle with both Mario and Goombella. Yes. Okay, very good. Okay. I don't need those coins. I'm just gonna go. Okay, we're safe now. We did it. We made it past the Yuxes. Well, I'm happy to report we won't be seeing Moonclefts again. This building is so totally suspicious it hurts. Watch your step, Mario. Who knew there'd be such a weird building on the moon? It's kind of crazy, actually. I mean, it's got a big glass dome to keep all of the air from leaking out. What's that? Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess we were okay out there with no air to breathe. Yeah, I'd rather not think about that too much, I guess. Let's change the subject. Breaking the 4th wall a little bit. This is question mark, question mark, question mark. I think we can guess where we are, though. Who's that, dude? Whoa! That's Mario! So, let's get him? Let's get him, I guess. I'd like to see you try. Temptation. I am tempted, and therefore I shall take it. Yeah, give me that. You stole Super Shroom! Hooray! We'll find out who these guys are next turn. Ooh, we're getting experience again! Unfortunately, it's only 1 per, so the next time we gain a level, we probably won't be gaining experience anymore. But still, it's nice to feel like we're actually getting something for our troubles. Alright, Goombella, tell us who we're working with here. Elite X-Naut. That's an Elite X-Naut. This guy is the creme de la creme of the X-Nauts. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 1. He'll use regular attacks as well as boosting his power or size. Elite X-Nauts are tough, but you just have to smack them away. You just have to smack away until they go down. Yeah, we're a little overpowered. That's okay though. Look at that, we got 2 experience points for a battle. Yeah! Mario, if these X-Naut dweebs are here, that's totally it! Then the Crystal Star must be here too, don't you think? And Peach must be here too! We gotta find her, Mario. Alright, let's go. X-Naut Fortress. The gravity is normal in here, and this is one of the best music tracks in the game. I'm sorry to be obnoxious about this, but I do not want to have to come back, so I'm just gonna real quick check for items as we go. Didn't mean to ruin the song there, but it'll pick back up. We'll get to listen to it. I suspect that because this is a dungeon, they're not going to be hiding all that much in here, but you never know. Just letting you listen to the music a little. This is a fortress corridor. An elevator connects it to the lower floors. I guess this fortress extends pretty far beneath the surface of the moon, huh? I mean, I hate Grotus, but I gotta give him some props for a pretty cool evil hideout. It is a pretty cool evil hideout. I actually quite like this place. It's refreshing to have a nice, fun dungeon after the slog that was the moon. Ah, I was hoping if I missed it... Ah, well, kinda wanted that Thunder Rage. I was hoping if I missed the action command I wouldn't kill it, but I hit the action command and then missed the stylish move. My brain thought that through a little bit quicker than my fingers were able to execute. This is going to be a theme through here, these types of rooms. You're supposed to remember the pattern, but if you look closely, you can actually see that the blocks are different. This room looks like it was meant to store something. It's booby-trapped, I think. Not to totally change the subject or anything, but how's your memory, Mario? If you have trouble recalling the full path, you ought to maybe leave and re-enter. Well, that's a good hint. It'll show you again if you need it. You got an elevator key. A card key that operates an elevator in the X-Naut base. And thankfully, that deactivates the floor. Let's see what's in here. Free Super Shroom. And nothing. Very good. I think we already saw that there's nothing in here. Yeah. Alright, well, continuing on, we got an elevator key. That's the other theme in here. We're going to be getting lots of keys to activate lots of stuff. One thing we're going to be activating is elevators. And because when we play as Peach, we've already seen the inside of this place, we know that there's a couple of elevators in here. We're going to start by going to sub-level 1. I'm actually curious to see if the tattle is the same or different. Looks like it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Alright, well that's good. That's tattles we don't have to do. Regular X-Naut. Boo. We are far beyond these guys. Oh, sorry, I was doing some calculations in my head and I realized I was wrong. Never mind. Alright, let's keep going. Unfortunately, the regular X-Nauts don't give us experience, which is a little bit sad. There's nothing we can do in this room for right now. There's a little apparatus here with 2 badges that we want very much, and a note. Gear's under repair. Well, looks like we need a gear. If we find a gear, we'll know to come back. Yeah, sub-level 1 is not actually the place you want to go at first, but I do want to show it off. And any enemies that we kill here will ooh! I didn't know that was the thing! I just hopped off Yoshi and I got a first attack while I was doing it. What was I saying? Yeah, any enemies that we kill here will stay dead. This should do it. Yep. 6 attack per jump. Very good. I wonder if we'll get that fire flower. Not that I need it. Nah, that's alright. Also, something else here that's locked. Please enter the access code. We don't even need a key for that, we need a code. I'm pretty sure if you know the code, you can just put it in. Incorrect access code. But even if you do that, they make it so that you can't just progress without doing the dungeon, don't worry. I don't remember the code offhand. Sub-level 2. There are new enemies down here. So let's take a look, shall we? Our hammer attack is decidedly just worse than our jump attack at this point. That shouldn't... Oh, that did kill it. Alright, well, there'll be more. That was an X-Naut scientist. He throws stuff. And he also doesn't give us an experience point. Interesting. We'll be back for more of him, don't worry. Ah, we got another one. You're supposed to follow the boards in the back, but like I said, you can see the difference if you know what to look for, so I just followed the floor. It's like a slightly different color. Alright. Sleepy sheep. Not that great of an item for this late in the game, but free stuff is free stuff, I guess. Oh, let's tattle this room. This room looks like it was meant to store something. It's booby-trapped, I think. If you wander off the correct path, that looks like you'll take damage, don't you think? Rooms like this always have a hint, though. It's like a law. See anything like that? Yeah, that's what this is supposed to be. I suppose I should show off actually getting damaged from one of those rooms. Well, let's continue on our tour of sub-level 2. What else we got down here? Any more of those, oh, that's not the enemy I wanted. But that is. So let's take out the yucks and tattle that guy. I'm pretty sure that every enemy in here is missable, which means if you miss the tattle, it will show up in Professor Frankly's garbage. That's an X-Naut PhD. Guys like this invent all the annoying things we fight. Max HP is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. He likes to throw beakers of chemicals. The chemicals do all kinds of stuff, like making things huge or burning people. He may also use potions to heal himself or make himself impossible to hit. X-Naut PhDs are really annoying, so take them out before they boost themselves. What's he gonna do? Heal. He was at full health. Very smart guy. Oh, I am never going for a PhD. That is just too much time and frankly too much work. But I will have my master's soon, so yay! I have a lot of respect for people who get PhDs. If I'm gonna take that much time and do that much work, I'd rather just be working my job, to be honest. Oh wow, and regular yucks. Haven't seen one of them for a while. Don't know what they thought they were gonna do with that. So I guess those guys didn't confuse the yucks. Yeah, it's very rare for those things to actually work, things that fell from the ceiling. Inching ever closer to halfway to our next level. I wonder how many points the boss is gonna give us. Probably not that many. Alright, we have to use our spring jump here. And I do believe there's something back here. Let's see. Am I right? Yes! Star piece! Oh, we didn't tattle this room. This looks like a lab for a genetic experimentation. Maybe yucks were made here. I guess they must have some pretty advanced technology if they can do stuff like that. Hey, by the way, Mario, you see up there? One of these ceiling panels is loose. Don't you have some super move or something that can get us up there? I do. In fact, we're already here. Alright, that's everything. Excuse me. I don't remember exactly which one I've got to fall through, but if I get it wrong, we'll just try again. Let's just go in order. I don't think this is the right one, but let's see where it leads. Aha! We did need to go in here. Every Paper Mario game has something like this. We can take off our badges. And put them on. Where's Wario? What happens if you put both of them on at the same time? We'll save that for later. Let's see, where is that Wario emblem? Here we go. And here's all of our little 8-bit partners. You can see all of them. You cannot use their powers when they're 8-bit, unfortunately. They didn't want to animate that, I guess. But it is cute that they have all of them, including Ms. Mouse, who is optional. If you want to turn this off, all you have to do is just go back into this stall and close the door. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? You have to leave. That's right. They've been doing this all the way since Super Mario RPG. Walk right into an enemy. 4 enemies. Wow. We're gonna get 4 whole experience points for this. I suspect a multi-bounce and a stampede will take it out, though. Also worth mentioning, I believe, if you start out with an attack that's higher than 1 on like a multi-hit like this, yeah, it pierces defense the entire way through. Good tip. So close to 50. Ooh, free Thunder Rage. Not bad, not bad. There were things in here that we need to take a look at. There's some notes on the counter here. How to activate the switch. Left, right, middle. Do not forget. I won't. Today's code is this. Do not forget it. Here we go. I'm going to take a picture of that. I suggest you write this down or take a picture of it with your phone like I'm going to do. There we go. Those are important. We're going to need those to operate the crane. Which, granted, is not required. You don't have to operate the crane. But I want to. Those badges up there are real good. Didn't tattle that room. Have to go back for that. Oh well. Ooh. Here's the room where Peach made that potion. I think we're gonna pull Goombella out to take care of this. Up to the very end, Goombella has remained one of the better partners to use in battle, simply because she hits twice, just like Mario does. It's kind of hard to beat that. Alright, let's read the notes in here. I have some stuff to do, so I'm not coming into work tomorrow, and that's that. Wish it was that easy. Keep the workspace orderly! Is that a note? No, not that we can read. Notice of new seminar. Topic: Galloping towards an era of risk-free potions. Participation is not voluntary. I wonder if they get credit for that. When leaving the lab, always do your all-point inspection in the loudest voice possible. This is Grodus' lab. He must have his researchers work on various potions here. I don't think we should touch any of this stuff, though. One wrong move and... kaboom! Know what I mean? Yeah, I suppose so. That reminds me, I gotta make sure that I get footage of all those extra potions. Let's see. Did we tattle this? Yeah, this was the room where they talked about the yuxes with the thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it's not, actually. I guess we just skipped over this room. This looks like some kind of teleporter. Who knows where that thing would send us? Maybe that's where the X-Nauts used to go between the moon and the Earth. I think we have to switch it on and then stand on the platform to use it. There might be a little bit of extra dialogue here, but unfortunately, if you leave now, all the enemies come back. So we'll do this later. And yes, there's a thing on the ceiling. Which means that that's where we need to fall down. So let's go through here and do just that. So we're going to go 1 to the left. You can fall into all of the various rooms, it's just there's not really any purpose to doing that. Alright, 1 to the left. And you could be risky like me and do this with Yoshi, or you could just have Koops take it. You got a cog needed to operate the crane. We'll get that next time we're in the area, it's not super important right now. I'm already thinking of what adjustments I'm going to need to make to get those badges on. They're not always important, but they're very, very good to have in the final battle of the game. Did we get this card key? I'm losing track. No. This should be the wardrobe room, or whatever you want to call it. This is a changing room. I guess even X-Nauts have to change out of their uniforms. But what do you think they look like under those suits? I'm not going to think about it. There's a ventilation duct in the ceiling at one end. That's not good for privacy. Well, I guess, but who's gonna be looking in the ventilation duct? We had to have a special move just to get up there. Yep, nothing in there. We'll just finish up the end of this hallway while we're here. We know this room. This place is a bit overdone, huh? It just screams, hey, I'm an evil mastermind. I wonder if poor Princess Peach got dragged in here before. Yeah, we know she did. And this is a new enemy. I don't think I'll kill it in one shot. Oops. Alright, well, we'll find out what happens if you have to get something out of the professor's garbage. Two things, in fact, because that guy also had a mini yucks. He was the guard that used to be guarding this door. Ah, Grotus's office. What's this room for, huh? Is it some kind of office for the X-Naut boss or what? Maybe we should just give it a once-over to make sure we don't miss anything. Boy, and what's with the with these tanks full of nibbles? Jeepers, that creeps me out. Hey, he likes animals. Card key! A card key that opens a door in the X-Naut base. Nope, can't get anything from here. Does he even fit in this chair? Who knows? Drawers? Nope. And just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Nothing. Alright, well that does it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next episode where we continue going through the X-Naut base. Bye-bye!